there is a feature inside the Bricks Builder that allows you to create the custom login, registration, forget password, and reset password pages. People are using external plugins, and they install the plugin and then they have to do it from those external plugins. But Bricks allows you to create your own customized experience and then just set it from the settings. Today we are going to look into those, that how we can achieve this. From here, just go to the pages and create a page. Create the login page, click publish. So this is a very common practice that we are using it. Now click on edit with Bricks. Inside the Bricks, we have this form element. So form element allows us to do many stuff, but today our goal is to create the custom authentication pages. So for example, right now I'm just gonna do this way, and then later we will do a better approach. Go inside the elements and click on, this is by default the form settings. The color, you can see that it is from my own settings which I have set inside the settings page. Otherwise you will see some yellow color, which is a brand color of the Bricks Builder. You can see the form is expanding throughout the screen. What I can do, I can even change the container setting, but I usually do is just for a playground, I'm using this block, and inside the block I will just put this form. So this is now inside the block, and I will just go ahead and set it padding, sets it width, setting its width to maximum width is 45 rem. Okay, that should be enough. And just center it using the margin. Just click on opposites linked and set it to auto. So now it is in the center. It is giving us the playground where we can just set the setting. Now let's take a look at how the form elements works. It is now giving us these fields. So these fields are like the input fields that allow the users to input the data. So there are several types of fields, and when I'm expanding it, you can see there is a type. So these are all the normal input types, and there are some custom types like image gallery, which allows you to upload the images, and all the remaining types are from the HTML itself. And if you go to inside the setting and want to check it, just do the inspect element. And from here, you can see, so this is the type that is being displayed here. And for example, in our case, which fields do we need? In login form, we need two fields. Number one is the email, and the second is the password. By default, what this form is doing is just sending the email to the administrator email. Let's take a look at how it is working. Right now I'm using local. On local, there is an integration of the mail tool, which is MailPit. So from here you can see that I have this tool, which is I'm just clicking on the tools and then click on open MailPit, and then this will be open, because by default the emails will send to this. So so just click on view fort, and here I'm submitting some details. So let's say John demo at the rate okay, so I'm just typing it John at the rate example.com. Hi. So I'm sending it the email, you are getting the response, and here is the email that we received on the mail. By default, this is the process, this is the action that is being performed when I'm submitting the data, receiving the email at the administrative email. Now I'm going to show you where it is happening. Just click on the form inside these settings, but first let me tell you that you can always add more type of field here, and you can set some settings here and then show static. So this is a very quick overview of these settings. Many of you may be already familiar with this one, and these are some self-explanatory, and just go here, like for example placeholder. This is a placeholder that is there, and you can change the colors of these one. The main important thing that I want to tell is this actions. So right now you saw that when I try to submit the form, then it sends the email. So this is the action that happened, and by default it sends to the administrator email. And when you click on the email, whenever you have this actions here, you will see that these options will enable. Okay, so when I select an other action, so there are several actions here like custom, webhook, redirect, mailchimp, sendgrid, and user login, registration, lost password, and password. So you can see that create post and update post is also there. Our main goal is to user login, user registration, lost password, and reset password. That's it. But for now, let me tell you that by this email, what's happening here, this is a subject email and sending to the email address of the administrator. By default, this setting is already preset, and from email, from name, and these are all the settings that you can do. But what I am interested in, I'm not interested in the email at this stage. I'm gonna delete it. Did you notice that email is not here anymore? I will select the user login. Now the login is selected. You can see that user login has been enabled. From here, we have several different settings. So if I enable at a time, I can enable more settings here, more actions here. But just keep in mind that all the actions available here will work in this sequence. So for example, if I select the user login, the next if I select any other one, like for example webhook, then webhook will appear. For example, in this case, when the user logged in, then another action will perform, and that will be webhook. And then if there will be a redirect, then there will be a redirect happen. Just keep in mind that redirect will always happen at the end, even if you put on the first one. User login is selected, just go here inside the user login. So now I need to change the form fields here because I need to map them to these specific fields. So for that, just click on the fields. Inside here for login page, we don't need the name, we don't need the message. I need the email and the password. The second field that I will select is the password. From here, you just need to go here in the password, and the next thing is the label. There is no labeling here. You can just go ahead from here and show the label. So right now you can see that email and the name is being displayed here, but I need the password. Okay, so I need the password, and I'm just disabling it just to have this in the sidebar label. This is enough for us. For placeholder, your name, so I need enter your password. Okay, so enter your password, your email, that is fine. From here, you have these settings like predefined value, which I don't want. So predefined value, like for example, I'm just setting it SSS, then you can see that this will be the predefined value, which the value that will already be there. But I don't want it because I want my user to input their own password. So here is the minimum length and maximum length. This varied on the characters. So minimum length, like for example, I want like 2 or 3. So this like the validation level, minimum length of the characters, maximum length of the characters, an attribute name, autocomplete, the pattern. These are the regex pattern. If you don't know, you can explore them, and attribute the title. So right now, I don't need any of this anymore. I have this name, I have this email and the password, and that is enough. I need to change this because right now you can see that this is the send one. But what I need to replace it with the login course. So just click on submit button, and here you can design it however you want. So I'm just putting it like login, and even I can customize it. For example, from here I can set the size that how it should display, but I'm setting it to default. You can set it with, so I'm putting it like a login complete. And from here I can also adjust the margin, typography, the background color. By default it is set to the black color. And from here I can also define that I need to set its roundness. So for example 100. So you can see that it is just converting into this shape. So here you can style all of this. For now I'm just keeping it very simple to give you the idea. Now the next thing that we did was selected the user login, and inside the login you just need to map it. So the login field, we need to match it to the email, and the password, we need to match it to the password. And there is no remember me field that we added, which we will add in few minutes. But for now you can see that we have our login in place. To test this form, I'm now using a private window, and from here I'm just typing demo at the real email, and from here, like if I try to submit it, so I just type the wrong password. Okay, just submit it, and then you can see that it is giving me the error. This means it is checking on the database level. The password you enter for the email address for this email is incorrect. So now I will submit with the real password. Now you can see that when I try to submit it, it's just logged in, and the message you send, the notification that you're seeing here is incorrect. We need to modify it, like login successful, something like this. So what I will do, I will go here inside the actions, and from here I can change this message. I can even use the dynamic data, but for now, login successfully, maybe this one. Okay, login successfully. Now if I try to submit, but before that I want to show you something, because we have successfully logged in, we have successfully sent the data, and now I should be able to log in. If I try to refresh now, you can see that now I have the admin access. That's it, my friend. Why? Because now I'm in the logging space. I have already logged in. Now I need, in order to test the message again, I have to log out first, and then it is redirecting me to this page, and we will fix it later, but right now I'm just typing it login, and from here demo@example.com, and cool. Okay, I'm trying to submit it and login successfully. Now what we need to do here, right now we are stuck, we are not able to see the dashboard screen. Now right now there is no redirect happening, so the next step is to add the redirect action. Now after the successful submission, I need to redirect it somewhere. So from here, I'm just enabling it. Action has been enabled. Now I need to set the URL. Redirect to the admin area. I can select it. I can even select it to the custom redirect URL, wherever you want to send it. But for now, so I'm just selecting this redirect to admin area and save. Let me first check it that it is logged in, and from here just go to the login page and type my details. So now you see that we are successfully redirecting after the login. We are using the actions to perform these queries. So we use user login, the redirect. But what about if I want to notify the admin after the login that someone just logged in, or that someone could be anyone? So for example, here is the case. I want to send the email after the login and then redirect. So this case is like a protection layer that someone has just logged in with this email address. So this is the email that I want to send to the administrator email. For that, I will just go to the actions. Inside action, just select the email, and what do I need to do? I will just even the redirect will happen at the end. I'm just drag drop it from here to here. So first, what will happen? User login. The second action that will happen, email, and then after that, at the end, the redirect. Login successfully. Since I have enabled the email, I've just selected email, and this is not the contact form request. So this is like a notification, login notification, I would say. Login notification. So this will go to the admin email address. And what do I need from Bricks Mastery? And here is the best part, which I'm going to tell you. You probably have never seen this or maybe implemented this. If you have implemented it, then this is good. So for this one, use field IDs to personalize your message. What is this? For example, here I'm telling it, hi admin, hi user, just logged in with this email address. Now, which email address? Here, if you type this one, type all the fields, then all the fields will appear here. We need the field ID. Now to get the field ID, just go here inside the fields, click on the email address, and just scroll down and copy this ID of the form elements is very important, and just go to the email inside this with this email address. So I'm just typing it here. Inside this, I just need to put this way. If I go here now and test it, I am logged out. I'm just typing it down. Click on login. Now I have logged in, but after logged in, during this, what just happened, email should be sent to the administrative email. So let's take a look. Now you can see that there is a notification, which is few seconds. Okay, so this is the email that I received. Hi admin, I user just logged in with this email address. So I now I'm aware about that who logged in with this which email address. So this is very important, and you now have the idea that these from here, if you are implementing any type of form, then you have the idea that what you need to how you need to modify the messages. Let's take a look at how the remember me functionality works. Basically, remember me functionality is just like when you click on the checkbox, then it allows us to stay logged in for a longer period of time, even though, although if we close the browser. So let me demonstrate it so you can get better idea. Right now there is no remember me functionality, and if I just copy it, go to the Safari browser, so there is no existence of anything. I'm just typing the details. Now you can see that I have logged in. I'm not doing a logout from here. It's just logged in, and I just closed my browser. And now from here as well, now you can see that I've closed my browser, and if I go back to the Safari browser and try to log in again, and I have no access to the dashboard. And from here, if I go here as well, there is no other access to the dashboard. How we can do this, that browser remember us for at least a longer period of time? So for that purpose, we have this remember me functionality. To add that, you just need to click on add field. Inside this field, there are several options, but you need to select this remember me. Inside this, I'm just selecting it, remember me, and remember me. Okay, now I have just added this field. What do I need now? Just go here inside this user login. Here we need to map this field to the remember me, and that's it, my friend. This is the remember me functionality. Let's take a look and see that how it is working now. If I go here and type VP login and typing my details, and now this time I'm clicking on remember me and click login. Okay, now I'm logged in inside the WordPress, just closing it again. I'm not doing logout this time as well, just closing it again. And from here as well, my Safari browser has been closed completely. I'm now inside the Safari again and typing the URL, and there you go. Now you can see now that I'm able to log in without typing my password, because it remembers me now. I have the access to the dashboard. So this is the remember me functionality, which you just did in a few minutes. Our form is ready. Now what is missing is a forget password link and a dedicated page for that, because sometimes we forget the password, and not only we, but our clients can forget the password, our users can forget the password. So there should be a way on our websites to reset our password quickly. For that, what I'm going to do, I will just select this form, and below this one, I will just add a link. So I'm just typing in the link. We have this option to select our text. So I'm just typing it, lost your password. Okay, lost your password. And from here, I have the option to select the link, but right now there is no existing of our page forget password. So the next step is to create our page. You have two options to do this. Just go to the dashboard. So from here, let's say I'm going inside the dashboard and create a page by clicking on duplicate bricks. What it will do, it will just duplicate this login page, copy the page, and we have this option. But I want to show you another way. If you don't know, I'm just turning into the trash. Just go back to the edit bricks and just go to the pages. Inside these pages, we can create from here. So for example, forget password, I can just type it here. But this page is not a duplicate of this form. This page will be a different one. So my need is to clone this one, to duplicate this one. So for that, I will just go here, and here you can see there is a duplicate button inside. So just click on it, and here we go. We have now our duplication of this page. Just go to this page, and now you can see that this is a duplicate, the copy of the same form that existing on the login. Now for changing the detail, just go to the edit in bricks, and I'm setting it to forget password. So this is the forget password page. I'm going to publish it and now edit with bricks. I don't need the name, I don't need the password, I don't need anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna need it the email. Select the email, and here I'm just typing enter email address. I need to change the button, so selecting this button and send new password. Our form is almost ready. What we need, we can update this, like go back to login. Okay, go back to login and just select the page, internal page. Go here and just select this page. Now our login page has been selected. And most important thing is now we need to change the action, because right now this is login, email, and redirect. We don't need any of these. And what I need the lowest password. I'm just going to select the lowest password because I don't know what my password is, and we don't even need to send the email here because WordPress will handle it by default. We don't need to specify that when performing this action, then perform the email. So this is by default operation, and that when you put your email here, the WordPress will send the details for the password, so you will be able to change it. So in the success message, I'm setting it message, check your email. Check your email to recover your password. So that's it. And now here is the setting. Which field I need to map? This is the email field. Let's take a look and test this form. I'm just going on the front end and I'm going to log out from this page. So right now you can see this is the page, the default page. I will set it later, but you have this option for forget password. Okay, so we have this form in place. I want to select it and see that if it works or not. Demo at the rate. Send the new password. Now check your email to recover your password. Someone has requested a password reset. Site name this, username this. If this is a mistake, ignore this email. To reset your password, you need to open this link. If I try to do this, WP login, here is the screen to set our password, which we will change. So did you see that the process is very simple? It just asks you for the email, and then you receive the email, and then you just click on the link and it allows you to accept the password. Our send new password is working fine, and the next page that we need to create is the reset password, where and this was the page that was the reset password, where we were asked to enter our new password page. So for that, I will just go here inside the pages and duplicate this one. After duplicating, just go inside this page and change the details to reset password, publish it, edit with bricks. What do I need here? I need only the password field, and I will just select this field, turn it into the password, or just completely delete it and add a new field. Just select the password from here, go here, change the label. Okay, or I can say enter your new password. Enter your new password. That's it. Now change the button, save password. Okay, and in the action, this is a lowest password. We need to change it to the reset password. Our action has been defined. Just you need to map them. The process is simple. When you are defining the actions, just look into the tabs here to see that. Just click on the tabs and then map the fields. So we have this password in place. Now let's take a look if it works. I'm just going here inside this page where we are getting asked to enter the new password. Right now it will not work. Why? Because this is the page that WordPress will send us to reset with a specific token. And in order to handle this, so I'm going to implement it in the manual way. Then we will set these pages from the settings. Right now we did not set any page. Moving forward, we will set it. But for now, just log out and go to our login page, and inside the forget password page. Okay, type your email, send the new password, and then here you will receive a new password. Now you can see the URL is this one, WP login, and then this is a complete address of the including the key. So you notice that there is a key here as well. So what I'm going to do, I will just place it here and change this value to the reset password, our newly created page. So what will happen, it will now redirect us to our page and will ask us about the new password to save it there. Now you can see that it has been loaded. If I change my password here, my friend, what will happen? If I change my password here, it will now change it. Check your email to recover your password, because this was the message that did not change. So you can see that the password changed successfully. You can go ahead and confirm it that we have changed the password. Example. So this time, login, the new password is working. Now, what's next? First of all, I will go to the pages and change that message, the low inside the reset message. Just go inside the form, and from here I need to change in the action. Check your email. Instead of this, password changed successfully. That's it. Now our actions in place. The next step is the registration page. But before moving forward, I want to set these pages whenever the WordPress sent me the URL, or whenever the WordPress asks me to log in, then I can go to that page instead of the WordPress specific page. For that, I will just go into the settings. For that, I will just go to the settings of the Bricks Builder. Okay, inside this, just go to the settings, scroll down, and here are all the pages. Login page, which I'm going to set into the login, because we are able to successfully log in inside the pages. And for registration, which we did not create it yet, so it will be by default, but we are going to create it in a minute. Lowest password, we have created this. Now forget password is the lowest password one, and the reset password that we just created, this is the reset password. And one more thing you need to note here, that this setting determines what happens when someone visits a default WordPress authentication page. What do you want? Redirect to the custom authenticate page. Okay, only applies when the custom page above has been set. Caution if hiding. So there is an option like error page, home page, or redirect page. So if someone type like WP login page, then it will go to the our customized page. For security settings, what you can do, you can create an error page and then just forward the request of WP login to the error page. So that will be the best practice, because bots are trying to figure out your URL, because most of the URLs like WP login, and they are trying to hit that form and trying to steal the credentials, and they try to do a mass attack on the websites. To avoid this, you can set this value to the error page, or if you want to, you can redirect to the home URL, or there is another option which is redirect to the specific page, which you can define here. So for now, I am doing redirect to the custom authenticate page, which I have set here. About this one, by default, users can access the default WordPress auth page by adding this one. So this is like a fallback option. If you are not able to log in back to the uh, to your custom page, then this is the option that can help you to do this. Our form pages that we created has been set successfully. Now let's take a look at how they are working. But before that, I want to fix something, and that is just go to the pages. Inside the login page, we need to set this to lowest password. Okay, so this is the forget password page, and that's it. Now let's take a look and see that if it is working fine. I'm just gonna log out. After log out, I can try to log in. Okay, try to log in. I'm able to log in successfully, and I'm receiving this email for the admin. So as an admin, I'm receiving this email that this specific user is trying to log in. Okay, and just go to the logout again. I want to test this feature, which is lowest password. Just type the email, send password, check your email to recover your password. Go here inside this workflow. So this is the reset password, and this time if you notice that we are getting a reset password email instead of the WP password. Okay, just click on it, and now we are here on our custom reset page. From here you can type your password, save password, password change successfully, go back to the login. Now I'm trying to log in again, and it worked. Okay, so our flow is working correctly. And one thing we can add here is that our small redirect after resetting the password, we can add a redirect. And how can we do this? Just go to the form inside the actions and use the redirect. Now set this URL and the redirect to the admin page. And why admin? After saving the password, it will hit the admin page and admin will redirect back to the login page. Okay, so we don't need to specify a custom URL here. It will do its automatic work, and we don't need to try it, and we can try it if you want. So for example, right now you can see we have this password page. Let's just log out quickly, do the lowest password and type your email. Type your email, send the new password. You receive the new URL. Just click on here, type a new password, save password, and did you see that it is now redirecting to the login page? So first it will hit to the admin page, and now I'm going back. Okay, now I'm inside again the dashboard. Our 3 workflows has been ready. The next thing that we will work on is a register page. To create a registration page, I'm gonna duplicate login page because this is the most closest one where I don't need to add some other fields. I have this option email, password, remember me. So I'm not gonna add remember me email password, which is fine. I need another detail, which is name. So I'm just gonna add the text field that is name, your name. I'm gonna put it on top. You can drag drop it now, name, email, and password. So that's fine. And in the submit button, register, and for the entering in password, I can do this account login. Okay, already have an account and login internal page, and just go from here to the login page. I need to change the action because right now the action is set to too many actions. I need what I need. I'm not going to email. I'm not going to use the user login. I will just select the user registration and put it here inside this registered successfully and redirect to the admin page. And in the action registered successfully, all things are okay. We need to map these fields because this is very important. For the field email, I'm setting its password. Okay, now for the username, because I'm using it's a username auto generated, so I don't need to put it here. I need the name, so I'm just selecting it here. And the role is like you want to register it author, contributor, subscriber, or editor. I am selecting the contributor. Administrator role is not allowed as a security precautions. Okay, auto login in user after successful registration. Okay, the tip, set action redirect to redirect user to the account admin area. That's cool. Auto login user, you can select it because it will redirect it to the admin area. Send the WordPress notification new to send. So this will trigger and send the WordPress notification to the admin page if I want to set it. Before moving forward, I want to edit this page very quickly. So this is a register page. Just publish it, edit it, and now I will test this page. Just go here to the logout. It will redirect me to the login page, but don't worry, we are in need of the register page. From here, I'm gonna register another user, John, and let's say john@example.com. So it is now redirecting me to the admin page because we set this setting in our action. Okay, so what will happen? And now you can see that there are few limitations here because the registration happened as a contributor. Now you can see from here to set your password, visit the John, and this is already done. The user registration, new registration happened. This is the email that is being sent by the website or to the website owner or the administrator. So if we go ahead inside the user's page, then you can see the John has been registered, and from here you have this option John, for example. This is the email that we registered, and it has no access to the builder capabilities. It applied as a contributor. There is a very quick feature that allows you to show or hide the password. How can you do this? Password, just click on the password, and this is the password toggle field. Just enable this. It allows you to set the icon. Let's say here you need to select the icons. Inside these, just go inside the font awesome and I. So for this case, show password, hide password. Okay, go to the font regular. So now if I go here, I'm typing my password and unable to see it, but I want to show the password. Then you can see that I can now see my password here. I don't have to install any other third-party plugin to see what I am typing here. Just click and up. So you can see that this is a pretty handy feature, and you probably have seen on some of the websites. Now that our all forms are almost working, I need to set this one from the settings as well. If I'm accepting any registration, then go to the Bricks settings. Inside the settings, just here you need to set your default page to the register page and click on save. Now I will be able to select the registration page. That registration page will be customized according to my brand, according to my colors, each and everything. I'm fixing every single page one by one by replacing the links. So for example, here I also need a registration link. So I will just wrap it quickly inside the block or the div. Inside the block, and I need an other URL. Right now you can see that this is a lowest password. I just duplicate it again, and which URL here? I need a register. Okay, register, and this one is will go to the registration page. This page, okay, open a new tab. I can select this one too. I need side by side. For that, I will just select this field and add a gap. A column gap could be anyone, a medium, and that should be enough. You can style it however you want. I'm just doing the link placement properly. So now this form is almost ready. Now I'm going to add some spacing between these two items, these two children's. So just go to the block, and inside this we are adding spacing medium and just clicking it save. So this form has been ready. Okay, so we have this name, email, password, remember me, and login, registration, and close password. I will just go here and put it here inside here, and I will just delete this because this was like a playground. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this, so stay with me. Okay, our form is ready. This one is ready. Now I will go inside the registration page, and from the registration page I will just add a block inside this. I can also create a reusable component for this purpose, but since we have just created it for the demonstration purpose, I'm adding it here, and that's it. I guess we don't need anything on this page. Already have an account, then login. If you don't have an account, then register it. So that form is also ready. Just place it here, and I'm just deleting this one. Now the very next step, which is the reset form, and inside the reset I'm doing the same thing, adding the row to the medium and putting it here, deleting this way. Okay, now in the last one, which is left, like to go back to the login, the forget password. So for the reset password, I guess yes, for the forget password, just changing the row again and moving it up, deleting it, and that's it. I did not enable the delete icon, but there is an option inside Bricks Builder that allows you to enable this feature. So now that our form has been ready, what is the next step? So my friends, our next step is to create a reusable template where we can embed these forms. How can we do this? I've already created a template inside these templates. So this is a single one and edit with bricks. So this is a basic template that I just created. You can do however you want according to your brand requirement. This is just for the demonstration purpose. I just added a form here, but I don't need a form here. I'm just gonna delete it. What I need here is below this title, I need the post content. Okay, what content? Inside template setting, go to the conditions. Inside here, just click on add condition. And from here, entire website, no, I don't want to set this template for the entire website. Front page, no. Post type, no. Archive, search result, error page, terms, no. Individual is what I need to select, and for which individuals I will select for the login page, I will select for forget page, reset password page, register page. So these are all the pages that I need to select, and then populate content. Yes, I want to see that how it looks like. So I will just go here and click on search post page, just select this field and go here, select any of this field. For example, in my case, I'm just selecting the register page and then apply preview. It will reload and nothing happened. Why? If I go inside this way, you can see the register is there but not happening inside this block. So what I will do, I will just click on the post content, and here we have the data source which is set to the WordPress content, which I don't want. I need the Bricks content. You can see that our form has been loaded successfully, but this title is not rendering. Why is that? The reason is that because I did not enable the settings. And for just click on the Bricks settings from the settings panel, go here inside this builder and just scroll down. Here we have this dynamic data field, render dynamic data text on the canvas. So enable to render the dynamic data text on the canvas to improve the preview experience. So just save, and I'm coming here and try to load it again. Okay, so I just reloaded it, and here we are with our registration form. And for friends, I have now the ability. What ability? I can just go inside my pages and view them, and then magic happens. And what is this magic? We have this our customized page ready to use. Okay, so the purpose of the template is to just structure it once and use it for dynamic purposes. So you have learned almost all the things. The one part that is missing at this stage is to integrate the security levels. Like for example, for forms, you should include the turnstile. What it is, just go here inside the APIs. Even in the form pages, just go to the pages form, edit with bricks, and you can see whenever you click on any of this form, you have the ability to do this spam protection. So these are all the settings. So if you go here, let's say turnstile settings, just go here. Here we have these all the settings: Google reCAPTCHA, HCAPTCHA, Cloudflare, Turnstile, and here you need to just paste your API key. To get to know that how you can implement this, just go inside this how to get your Turnstile key. Just go to the Cloudflare, and here is all the settings that you need to follow step by step, and you will be able to implement in like minutes. So this is very important for the forms, and it allows you to prevent any type of spam on your website. Now it is your turn to decide if you want to use the WordPress default pages, or by using the Bricks Builder, you can create the custom authentication system. You can just white label it, or you are able to design your own authentication system. You just have learned that you can create the registration, login page, reset password, each and everything, but even by using the template you have seen already, right? If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.